Hey, people, what's going on? What is going on? You are now tuning in to the Six Man Convo. Let's get it. Hold on. Let me sip my tea right quick. Oh, I'm feeling a little parched. What's going on, people? What is going on? As you already know, this is Tuesday, which means the Six Man Combo is in full effect. I'm your man, Six Man K Styles. On the ones and twos to the stage left. I repeat, the stage left. Mad Mike Sports, who decide to go by today as Call Me Baby. Okay, at least he didn't say Wheezy F baby. Please say the baby. Now we really been looking like, sit your ass on somewhere. All right, so
no, ain't no Wheezy effing baby around here.
Exactly, man. So let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. We got the roll call coming up with the peoples today, and today's roll call we're gonna kick it off with Darnell, Mr. Adams Field, Pamela Johnson, Deshaun Caswell, Joseph Thornton, Robert Bennett, Prove It, Sherman Wood, King Quest, Big Ant in the building, JB, ATL Leo, Terry Lloyd, YMOF Jamal, Jerry Bowie, Brian Peoples, RC Plain Builder, Red Swarm, Devon, the Falcon Therapist, Sonia's Howl, Michael Walker, D. Coleman, Dre Murphy, Lisa Shepard, Los Ski, Mucho Bone. My bad, I got caught up in the question. Lisa asked, why are we calling you baby? Mucho Grundy. Mucho Grundy. So we appreciate that roll call. We're gonna go ahead and get started on the show. In 3, 2. All right, let's go straight into it, man. Like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you hadn't subscribed already. So, Mike, is there any news that you want? Is there something you want to get off your chest before we begin tonight's festivities?
Yes, sir.
Go right ahead. That is one very awkward ass silence going on right now.
I'm waiting for you to say something. I'm just waiting for you to say something. You just go sit there. I'm just gonna see how long you can sit.
Look. Everybody looking like, what you gonna say?
All right, man. I have one news. I guess it's news update. I'll just say this. I've seen several shows that keep insinuating. I guess it's probably not a news update, but I want to get this off my chest again. Is that for whatever reason, people still think Arthur Smith is on the hot seat. I just don't understand why people think he's on the hot seat. Maybe I'm not the smartest person. That's probably what it is. I'm just not smart enough to understand or get this. K-Style, I think you probably a little smarter than I. Can you tell me why? Tell me why. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a easy. I want it that way.
Oh, whoa.
What's up?
That's the answer right there. That's the answer. I want it that way. That's the answer right there. That's why he's on the hot seat. Bro, we some damn Jesus. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Lord. That's it. We answered the question that quick. That's all. Let's go to the next topic.
Hey, look. I just want to add a little something to it too. Like, well, let me go ahead and say it like this. For certain people, now let me put this disclaimer out here. If you have a problem with talking Atlanta football on positivity side of the game, this ain't the show for you. I think what the issue is with Arthur Smith and this whole hot seat conversation is, remember, he's not the first choice. And you have to remember when it comes to teams and when it comes to certain players, when it's a player that's not wanted, the goalpost gets moved back every chance it gets. But that is kind of interesting that whole NSYNC song was the basis of why Arthur Smith should be on the hot seat, because I want it that way. Well, y'all won't make me break out that day like, but yeah, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, man, you only put players and coaches on the hot seats if it's guys that you don't want. That's really what it comes down to, plain and simple.
Absolutely.
You see, look at the chat. We already got to start.
We were gonna start.
Oh, that's Backstreet Boys. Oh, my bad. I got the wrong.
Oh, was it?
It was Backstreet Boys. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, because I remember they had the one that had the spiky hair that was supposed to be like the badass of the group, but he looked like he gets slapped with origami paper and fly away.
Oh my goodness! Excuse me, I need some quality H2O.
Hold on. But yeah, appreciate it. How did I get my songs mixed up? That is so not 90s kid of me. But look what Lisa said. Can't help it. If that song comes and you're not singing the hook, we can't be friends.
Like, come on. We cannot be friends at all.
I'm gonna watch the video before I go to sleep tonight, just for y'all. But yeah, man, y'all asses is crazy. Yeah, Devon here said, y'all remember the night when they wanted to draft Willis? How does he look now? That's the thing. We still getting the Justin Fields talk.
Yeah.
And it like I said, man, let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. As we talk about the season coming to an end, as everybody knows that this is usually the interesting time of the year where, especially the beginning of the year, where we start looking at draft prospects and looking at players in this upcoming draft. Now, how we do it over here is we looking at guys that we that could possibly fit with the Atlanta Falcons. Not saying that the Falcons will probably draft him.
Yeah, we want to
If,
make that clear. Make that clear.
mm-hmm. But Carrie asked me, "Am I a '90s kid?" Well, technically, kinda in a way. Well, I'm a late '80s baby. I'm a late '80s baby. '87 baby.
80,
Um,
80, 80 babies.
but we got some interesting guys to speak on y'all today. And if y'all are familiar with how I do things over here, we really don't focus on the big name guys. So if you're expecting us to talk about Jalen Carter and Will Anderson, um, who's the other guy? Who
Miles,
Miles,
Murphy.
Miles Murphy? You not finna get it over here because there's too many people talking about those guys. And what you're gonna get over here is you're finna get gems over here, or as they call it, the unknowns. So, but how do you know what? I'm gonna start this off. And then after we talk about these players and the main thing that we say about these players is we want y'all to go look at it for yourselves and get your own assessments on them as well. And then come back to us and tell us, okay, this might be something intriguing, or you could tell us, oh, this motherfucker sucks. It don't matter. Hell, I done heard Desmond Ritter suck for the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Look, everybody's on his nuts now. But as we already know, most Falcon fans know what has been the main thing. What has Arthur Smith said in the press conference as far as what they might be focusing on in this off season?
Well, I think for the most part, I think we can all scratch off. I wouldn't necessarily say scratch off, but the most important things is just inside pressure. Now, that mostly entails defensive tackles, um, but that can you can get some edge guys that have the ability and the versatility to be able to go inside, outside as well as inside. So, but for the most part, they're focusing on inside pressure.
Inside pressure. Okay. Okay. So that's pretty much saying more focused on nose tackles. Am I correct? Is that kind of like what the census of it is?
Absolutely. Some nose tackles. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think no tackle for the most part.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and put. Let me go. Hold on. Let me do this. My bad, y'all. Um, I had to go ahead and type this right quick. Now, what if I told you, and this is based on my eyes? As we already know, it's a highly unlikely chance that they will get a guy like a Jalen Carter. And I know Siaki Ika's out there too. He's climbing up the boards as a defensive tackle. But Mike, who is who was one of your favorite Falcons on that Super Bowl team? On that Super Bowl team, the one that you always say that was a very integral part of that defense.
Um, I wrote a Falcoholic article on this guy, and even when I saw him at the University of Minnesota, I thought he would be a very good pro, and he was a major part of that Falcons defense and Rashid Hageman. So yeah, I might need to go try to find that article. Good God, it was years ago when I read the article, but Rashid Hageman was one that guy because you
Okay.
could use him all across the line.
Okay. What if I told you that I actually found a guy that plays exactly like that, built exactly like that? I want to see if everybody can guess this. Do anybody have a clue what I'm talking about? Hmm. Hmm. Somebody said, "I want to see. I want to see. I want to look. We're gonna play a guessing game here. Let me see if anybody can guess it." Somebody said Tully leads the NCAA in sacks. Dre Murphy says, I want us to draft Jalen Carter Murphy or Anderson.
Mm,
Yeah. Like I said, it will be nice. But
I
the
think
thing
it's gonna
is,
be pretty good. Pretty hard to find.
but
That's
but the thing about it is when we look at these drafts, we have to be like we can't get our hopes up because you gotta remember these guys fit other teams that pick before us. So if something crazy happens, mm, okay, I see a couple names. I see a couple names. Um, I'm gonna put a picture up here. I'm gonna put a picture up here. Now, this was very intriguing to me because, like I said before, I always try to tend to look at players nobody is talking about or nobody's really putting no focus on. Um, and the very interesting part about this guy is when we look at this defense, we look at Rashid, Rash, Rashad. Oh, I say Rashid Hayden. I got tongue tied. Rashad Evans. When we look at Rashad Evans and we look at Troy Anderson, what is one thing that you say? Well, what is the one thing that you've always praised? Um, the always praise of no wasted motion
yeah.
when it comes to those linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this, for what I've seen from Javon Dexter, it's like I said, he just reminds me so much of Rashid. Actually, to be honest with you, I'll give you another comparison. Like I said, y'all watch the tape and y'all get your own assessment on him. But he reminds me of Marcus Stroud
Mm, mm,
because he doesn't really get pushed off the line that often, and he's
mm-hmm.
always occupying blockers. Like every time I see him, he's usually either getting blocked by two guys or he's getting cut blocked. So he does play a little high. But he ain't moving that way. Like he gets his feet going, he ain't moving that often. And I think that definitely is a good. That would be a very interesting prospect for this Dean Pease defense because, like you said, you need that wall to occupy blockers. Troy Anderson is good when he's attacking the line of scrimmage. Rashawn Evans is good at attacking the line of scrimmage. I'll be honest with you, Michael Walker is not that bad at attacking the line of scrimmage. Those double A gap blitzes are very important. So you need a guy in the middle that can just sit there and occupy. But it's quick enough. He got some quickness. And like I said, it's not Jalen Carter quickness. It ain't he ain't on that level. But what we're saying here is you gotta look throughout the whole field. You just can't be focused on the top two guys at each position. Dude is 6'6", 320 pounds. Yeah, that's a wall. That's a goddamn that's a wall.
Um, when I see him, there's a couple of guys in the SEC that kind of
Mm-hmm.
just forgot his name that quick. But this guy's Tennessee. He does the similar. Not as big, but um, he eats up a lot of space. Not a lot of wasted movement.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things in it, if you play in the SEC, you have to have the ability to stop the run. That's first. That's first and foremost. What the heck? Um, from what I see from I want I always I almost want to say Gavin but Gervin Dexter.
I think it's Javon. I think it's Javon Dexter.
Javon Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds bad. But Dexter, from what I see, he attacks the guard. One of the things that you want from your defensive tackles is like what K Style says, not a lot of hesitation. If you see a defensive tackle go side to side first, you don't draft them. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time. You want your defensive tackles to go straight into their body immediately, as
You
fast
see
as you
that?
possibly
You see where I'm pointing at? That's where he's going.
can. That's where you need to go. So
Exactly.
if you see, even if it's a quick move, don't draft them. It's that's a bad trait for defensive linemen. You
Mm-hmm.
want these guys to get up the field in your face as soon and as quick as possible. And that's what I see from Dexter. He likes to get into those guards, and he has enough agility.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to work on his hands just a little bit,
Just a little bit.
a little bit more. But he gets into those guards and gets to the center. He'll destroy a center. From what I see, he'll destroy. Yeah, but if
He's
he
strong as hell. He's strong as
he
hell. He's fundamentally flawed
yeah, and
with
that's what
his
I think. He
hands.
work on his hands. I think he's a project. So I say somewhere in third and fourth round,
Mm-hmm.
um, third and fifth rounds. He's a project player. But if you get his hands right, if he works on his hands, you go to the school of Chuck Smith, the Rush doctor, Doctor Rush.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get you right. But he definitely has the skills to be able to be a
Right.
pretty good, a solid pro. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah, man. Like you said, I guess I look. I about to say, I guess we Weezy on the same page with me. He like him. Um, it's a good call. I definitely see Marcus Stroud, and let us know what y'all think about these guys as well too. Like I said, if you don't know, like I said, we're telling you just go ahead and look at them and see for yourself. And like you said, you just ask questions on what prospects, on ideas of certain things. Like I said, we haven't seen all of them yet, so we just gonna go off
Mm-hmm.
the basis of knowledge that we do have.
Mm-hmm.
And Devon here asks, what about Brian Breesy from Clemson? Only thing that's gonna hold him, the only thing that people is gonna kind of hold against him is his injuries. That's the only thing that's gonna hold him back. Like I said, he doesn't. I'm gonna say it like this: he doesn't really come off as like very, very explosive, but I think he may be the most technically sound tackle, nose tackle in this draft. I think he might be the most technically sound. Like I said, not saying that he's not quick. And like I said, as a top 15 pick, is well deserved. Trust me, as a Tech fan, it's well deserved. Motherfuckers, I had to deal looking at that for 2 years, 2 3 years. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Um, Brian Breeze kind of he kind of remind me of a Pee Wee Herman.
Uh,
He reminds me of Pee Wee Herman. He's that annoying ass defensive player. It's like he's never doing anything spectacular, but he's
yeah,
always in your damn face.
right.
Always in your face. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
he's not super quick, he's not super strong, but he just knows how to get off tackles.
mm-hmm.
So, like I said, he reminds me of you. If you ever seen Pee Wee playoffs, you'll know why I said Pee Wee. Knowing as hell, that's what Brian Brees.
Well, I know Lawrence Fishburne was on them scenes
I know
looking
you
like,
are more out of
bro.
mine. I know you are more out of mine. I know you are more out of mine. I know
All
you are more out of bro.
right. Everybody just be looking like, you son of a bitch. Oh man. But yeah, man. So like I said, Javon Dexter is definitely somebody that's worth looking at. Like you said, about third, fourth round. That's what I'm thinking. But like I said, we don't know how these drafts is gonna go. Hell, hell, last year I thought Quay Walker was gonna go in the third, fourth round. He ended up in the first damn round. I
Right.
thought Darren Beavers was gonna be a third rounder. He ended up getting in the sixth round. So we don't know. What we always say, we don't damn
We
know.
don't damn know. I was so mad at Buffalo when they took my boy. I
Man,
wanted to bust
boogie back. How did Buffalo take your favorite guy
bro,
and my favorite guy in
bro.
the draft?
What in the world, man?
I
Yeah,
still,
I was mad. I was so mad.
mm, mm, mm. Let's see. Let's see. Fred Bus here says, "What about the center from Ohio?" You know what? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, like I said, y'all keep asking these questions, and y'all gonna stay tuned. We gonna answer them at the
Absolutely.
end. We gotta
Yes,
get
please.
Mike. Mike. Somebody y'all need to look at. So, like I said, before we get the mic, we gonna take a little intermission break here. Let y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Um, go hit that like button. Get some of that smooth. We got 82 people in here tonight. Like I said, y'all definitely hit that like button. We gotta get at least 40 in here. Let us know what y'all think about these draft talks. Like I said, we planning on doing these not every week. We gonna give you a few prospects, but we gonna do this maybe once a month. So y'all better take in a lot of this stuff. Dre Harrison said, "I've been watching film on Joey Porter Jr. What are your thoughts on him?" Man, to be truthful to you, I haven't watched too much of him. Um, I know they say he's physical. He has a physicality to him, but I have to do my homework on that as well. Um, but we appreciate the $5, man. Let's see.
Give me about 2 seconds. I can give you a quick. Give me about 2 minutes. I'll give you a breakdown on that. It doesn't take me a while long.
You said it don't take you that while long, bro. Like I said, from the little, but like I said, the little things I've seen is he has a physicality game to him. Um, because I actually, okay, we right there where I need to be. So we definitely appreciate that. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do my homework on him a little bit more. Mike probably gonna do his homework as well. Somebody asked a question about a wide receiver. Mucho here asked a question about wide receiver, where to draft and free agents. I answer you this. I'll tell you that. I'll give you a name. I'll give you a name that I like. that I could see them making a play for. Well, I ain't gonna say making a play for, but who I would personally would like them to see as far as free agent will probably be a guy like an Alan Lazard. Because essentially what you're going to need is a wide receiver too that has some type of physicality to him. And what I mean by it, somebody that cannot get swallowed up by press coverage. That was about the wrong words I used, but hey, I ain't got no apologies.
And it wasn't me this time, y'all.
Yeah, it wasn't you. Um, but if you're talking about in the draft, is one wide receiver in this draft that I'm very, very high on as a Falcon, and he fits Arthur Smith's system so much. But the only problem is he got injury history. He got an injury history too, and that's my boy Jonathan Mingo from Ole Miss.
Oh, yeah, I already got it. Let me look at one last
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Like I said, Jonathan Mingo is probably most likely would be fourth round, maybe, because based on that injury history, he may drop. But basically, I'm gonna just tell you right now, he is basically AJ Brown, just not as fast.
Mm,
But
yeah.
but but if you go to NFLDraftBuzz.com, and this is a free plug to this website, the player comparison they putting Jonathan Mingo on is Debo Samuel. That's all you need to know right there. What you got, Mike?
So, um, and just so you guys know, I've been doing this for quite some time, 5+ years as far as scouting. Um, from what I see from Joey Porter Jr., one thing that's really one of the things that could turn into a weakness in the NFL is he's extremely grabby. He's very physical. He's grabby. He would have to go to a team that, like a Patriots team. He have to go to the Steelers. He would have to go play with a well-respected defensive coordinator in order to get with the things that he likes to do. He, like I said, he's physical. He likes to get in your face. Um, he definitely
He
um,
definitely his daddy's son. I tell you that much.
his dad is dad's son because every time he does anything, he's up dancing and screaming and yeah. So he's definitely his dad's son.
And, and Jo-
But he's
Joseph, please
extremely
don't.
grabby.
Joseph, please don't do it. They already talked about the Stetson Bennett as a backup quarterback talking.
Hey man, we're gonna have a good day, guys. Okay, we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a great day.
What you say? 3, 2,
Okay,
1. 1, 2, 3.
2,
What the heck is bothering me?
3.
Um, but
But
yeah,
yeah, he's like I said, he's extremely grabby, and like I said, he would have to go to a team that gets respect. I could definitely see him fitting with the Atlanta Falcons. He has that swag, he has that attitude, he has that physicality to be able to tackle well. Um, I need to see a little bit more of his closing speed. The closing speed for me, as far as the blitz is concerned, is something um, that may be a little concerning. His closing speed. I don't think he has the speed to be able to hang with guys that are speed receivers. Um, being that he is physical, when you typically have guys that are physical, those guys don't really want to run. They
mm,
really don't want to run too much. They want to
right.
be physical. They want to get after the ball. But he does have a great ball skills, but weakness. He's incredibly grabby, and that's not always a good thing for a rookie coming into a league. So you might see him struggle for the first year or two if he doesn't go to the right team. The positive that I see obviously is his um, his attitude, his confidence, um,
like you
and
said,
his
that's
that's
his
it.
day.
That's
He's his day. So he's his
look.
day.
It's just
So
DB's got to be confident. So I like if I'm gonna say anybody that he personally reminds me of, it's an Isaiah Oliver. I don't think you leave this guy on the island, um, because he's gonna get burnt.
yeah, because I was about to
I
say,
don't see great hips. I don't think he has great hips. Um, and hips basically mean if you get turned around, can you change direction and then go the opposite direction? I don't see that. So he would have to play in a cover three scheme. With a Dan Quinn, he would have to play in a cover two scheme, or he would have to play in a defense like a Dean Pease and Bill Belichick. I think he'll fit perfectly in with Bill Belichick, just to be honest. And Dean Pease, I think he'll fit perfectly with those guys.
yeah,
Because those guys mix up their coverages and they mix up their responsibilities with their DBs. He's not a cover guy.
mm. Yeah, because I was about to say when you said very hands in, very grabby, I was starting to get Robert Alford PTSD all over again. I'm like, wait a
Yeah,
goddamn minute
yeah,
now. I don't know
yeah,
about that.
yeah. And they say here he's a
Yeah.
zone cover guy, so I didn't
Yeah.
even look at that. He's good at press. He got Bill Belichick and Dean Pease written all over him.
hmm But I seen an interesting one here about Andre Carter. I like Andre Carter. He's a project. He's a project pass rusher, but Gears here said he has to finish his military duty. That was the bill that was signed by Joe Biden and said that those guys at Army they got to finish their tour. They got to finish their duty first.
Mm-hmm.
So he may possibly not. He may possibly well
Be he could be drafted, but it'll be late.
either be drafted late or he might have to hold out and wait till next year,
Yeah, yeah.
or however long it takes for him to finish his duty. Um, Todd that said, "How do you feel about switching my hat walk for Charlie Thompson, drafting Jameer Gibbs later in the draft?" For those that don't know who Charlie Thomas is, this is a Georgia Tech player. I know you. I know people probably getting sick of their stomach right now, but I don't give a fuck. But Charlie Thomas, he's kind of like an Isaiah Simmons. I don't know what the hell he is. He's an outside linebacker. He's really too small to be an outside linebacker. He really has the size of a safety. Like he's a he like it, but he makes plays. But it's like, what is he? No, it's like he's 6'1", he's like 6'2", 215, playing outside linebacker. But
We got him.
yeah, yeah,
He's Isaiah Oliver. That's what he is.
right,
He's Isaiah Oliver. That's
right.
exactly what he is.
Now, if you talking about a Georgia Tech player, Ace Ely, on the other hand, is a Dean Pease linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Dean Pease linebacker. He is Troy Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cheap ass version of Troy Anderson. This is like I said, that's the peanut punch master. Let's just say that. And Jameer
Yeah.
Gibbs,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be at like Jameer. Actually, Jameer Gibbs actually would would actually, as far as a lot of the running backs that's in this draft, he may be best fit for the Falcons than really any other running back within that top 2-3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Because essentially, when you're looking at the Atlanta Falcons, what do they need? They need a respect. I ain't gonna say respect because Avery Williams has done his job as far as the speed back, but they need enough. They need some kind of punch in that aspect of that backfield.
Mm-hmm.
And Jameer Gibbs. And I'm still mad at Alabama. I'm still mad. No, damn that. I'm still mad at Jeff Collins because everybody left because they ain't want to play for that motherfucker no more.
Yeah.
But Jameer Gibbs as the Thunder and Lightning with Tyler Algier would be a deadly combination for the Falcons.
That'd be insane.
Because that's essentially what they need. And if you do get a guy like a Jameer Gibbs, you take so much pressure off of Cordero Patterson, and you're already setting up the future for having a guy that is a multiplicity player like that. See, y'all getting a whole bunch. Y'all getting a whole bunch of gems. Y'all getting a whole bunch
some
of
everything. I think.
But we got to get the yoga. We got to get the yoga. We got to get the yoga because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this one because I ain't never heard. I don't think anybody really heard of this
one. I actually had another guy in mind, and when I saw this kid, I stopped in my tracks. I was like, yeah, I think this guy. They have him going in about the 3rd to 5th round. So a couple of sites have him 3rd to 5th round. A couple of guys have him undrafted. But like we said before, we see guys like Michael Pruitt. We see guys, Anthony Ferguson. These guys tend to fit well in this particular scheme. And we got to understand, it's about this particular scheme. And this guy is Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons.
Not Ben.
No, it's not Ben Simmons. It's actually Ben Simmons. Okay.
Looking at that picture, his name need to be Praying Manus. His name need to be Praying Manus.
Hey, this dude, he's tall.
Long ass on.
He's long. And the thing I like about him is that he's fluid. One of the things that I want to kind of get away from, if I'm Arthur Smith, is to be able to put this guy in the middle of traffic. I don't want Kyle Pitts doing too much as far as hanging around the line of scrimmage. This guy just smooth when it comes to pass protection. Route running, his ability to catch it out of the backfield. And what really stood out to me the most wasn't really his ability, it's his stats that really stood out to me. And that's probably weird coming from me to be able to say this, but this kid had 31 receptions. And out of 31 receptions, this dude had 6 touchdowns. Those 6 touchdowns were absolutely it's crucial because when you have a guy like Kyle Pitts, all the attention is going to be on him. So if you have a guy like Ben Simmons, he goes by 6'4", 250. So he's around the same size as a Michael Pruitt. So if you don't bring Michael Pruitt back and you want to kind of put another guy in that role, the Anthony Ferguson role, if John Fitzpatrick doesn't play well or get any better next year, I think he's the best. I think he's the best guy to be that 3rd and 4th tight end, because you got to understand the Falcons, they load up on tight ends. They load up on tight ends, and I don't think Felipe Franks will be back next year as a tight end. So get this guy with his like I said, if you look at him, check out his tape, man. He's smooth as hell, bro.
Man,
He's
damn,
smooth as hell.
boy, damn the tape, boy. He got the Rajon Rondo arms, boy.
Bro, just line him up outside. They line him up outside. They line him inside. They use him in the back as a kind of like the Atlanta Falcons use Parker Hesse, and I'm sick of Parker Hesse. So he need to learn how to catch the damn ball. But
Yeah.
this guy, like I said, when you see him play, you'll say, "Oh, damn, he might be a little something." So I'm interested to see what his pro days are going to look like because I doubt that he'll be at the combine. But you go to his pro day, the Baylor pro day, I think this kid is gonna wow a few people. I don't know about his blocking. He's a little bit I would compare him to a if there was Atlanta Falcons, I wouldn't say Levine Toilolo. I would probably say
I'll go with Ben Hartstock.
Ben Hartstock.
A little bit more athletic. A little bit more athletic. He's a little bit more. No, you know what? No. I take that back. Eric Sober. Eric Sober.
So that's kind of what because like he's very, like I said, he's athletic, but he's willing to get dirty. He's willing to get dirty, and it's like that's Arthur Smith. He's a guy. He's a tight end guy. He's an offensive line guy, so he knows how to get these guys ready, especially the tight ends. He can create. He can make something and nothing out of something.
Yeah,
especially with a tight end.
Yeah. But that boy look like he'll catch a jump pass laying down.
Man, the dude, man, like I said, go watch it. I promise you will be excited. This is like I said, he's a guy. He's not gonna wow you with his athleticism. He's not a Kyle Pitts with his athleticism, but he is smooth as hell. That's what you look for in tight ends. Are they smooth? Because are they slip footed like a Levine Toilolo? He's not Levine Toilolo. He's smooth as hell out of his breaks.
Hold on, wait a minute, goddamn Bridget. Wait a minute. You cooking plates over here, man. We you already know.
Plates.
I'll let your boys over here. You cooking plates.
You know? Good God.
Oh my goodness. We shows appreciate. Man, that boy. They talk about he look like his arms long enough to catch passes from last.
Hey, but that's what you want. Keep them damn defense top and them edge guys off of you.
Well, his arms go all the way back to Dolomite, boy.
Cut.
But yeah, man, yeah. But like you said, these are kind of like things that we have to look for. Like I said, I know these ain't the conventional picks, and like I said, we dig deeper into more of these picks like that. Hell, we may dig into the picks that we just gave y'all. But the main thing we just said about this thing is, like I said, we just want to throw some names out here that, like I said, nobody may be talking about, and let them go see for yourself. I see people talking about Darnell Washington. And we ain't getting Darnell Washington. He's going in the top 10.
I'm not. I only hope, but I can only hope, but I don't see that happening.
Might bust a nut live on TV if they get live on stream.
Yeah,
they get Darnell Washington.
Come on, man.
Come on,
bro. 260, bro. Get out of here, man.
Exactly. But
Darnell Washington is my favorite prospect coming out of it. He's my favorite prospect. He's a complete tight end, man. He's a complete tight end. There's nothing he can't do.
I don't really think I'm trying to think. I don't really think I have a. I think Ace Ely might be mine. I think Ace Ely. I don't really have a favorite, which is kind of weird. I usually have a favorite every year.
Yeah.
I guess it's more. I guess when I'm more so get closer to the combine and stuff like that, I figure out who that will
Yeah.
be for me. But I say right now, Ace Ely is like my favorite. He like my favorite guy. And like I said, for the two Georgia Tech fans that may be watching, yeah, you better let them know.
It's more,
Like
it's
you said,
more than that, man.
no, it's way more than that. I always like making that joke, but like I said, I just say with Ace Ely, I'm just going. Let me put these numbers out here. Let me put these numbers out here. So for those in the back that may not know, let me go ahead and bring them up. I wish I had wrote them down, but I didn't. So it's all good. All right, let's put 6'3", 235 pounds. 100. Look, Mike, listen to this. And like I said, I know Tech has been absolute. They ain't won many games this year, but I want you to listen to this. 118 tackles, 10 tackles for losses, four, no, 9.5 tackles for losses, 3.5 sacks. God damn it, why my phone freeze up? 3 pass deflections, one fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, and 4 forced fumbles. As a 3-4 inside linebacker.
That sounds like a motherfucker that got ADHD.
Yeah, but
He all over the place. Good God, that's a lot of stats.
That's a
That's
lot
an
of stats.
active guy.
That, like I said, that is a Dean Pease guy, and
It really is.
and I would be more in depth into it maybe next time, or like
What
I
are you
said,
thinking about? Running. That's it.
You're either going like this or like this. But like I said, you gotta think. Like I said, you gotta put that in perspective. He's doing that as a 3-4 inside linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds familiar to y'all? It damn sure do.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, man, y'all go ahead and throw some more questions in here, man. Y'all go ahead and throw some more questions in here. So, God damn it, Robert. Yeah, you said you said you know what you know what I actually
Don't, because we got some spies watching us
mm,
right now. Don't even
mm,
go. Don't even stop
mm,
right there
mm,
next
mm,
time.
mm, mm, mm. Hell! If you see a whole bunch of videos that come out with these names we just seen today, some
Mm-hmm.
guys you don't expect, you let them know where
Oh
you
yeah.
heard it first. You know what? I take that back. I do have a favorite guy in this year's draft.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
do. Do you want to know, Mike? Are you
I wanna
intrigued?
know. I wanna know.
I want to know. Hang on. You want to know?
I wanna know.
Andrew Voorhees.
I don't know if I should be scared or goddamn land. The hell? Andrew Voorhees. That's a
Andrew
hell of a name.
Voorhees. Andrew
That's one hell of a
Voorhees.
name.
Shh.
Why? Why is
You
that?
want me to tell you? You want me to tell you a secret? Shh. He plays offensive. He's a left guard.
A left. Oh.
And guess what? He pushes motherfuckers to the second level. And guess what? He's 6'6", 330 pounds.
Yeah, that's Jason. That
Hey,
look that you
hey,
can't
hey,
fool
hey,
me.
hey, hey, hey,
Damn
guess what?
show.
Hey, guess what? Psst, psst. Guess what school he went to? Guess what school he went to? Psst, psst. He went to USC. So he blocked for the Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, so he well damn. So he's accustomed to playing with a mobile quarterback, a guy who can move around a little bit.
Basically, his ass got a block with his head on the damn swivel.
Yeah, that damn show, Jason, little brother. He can't fool me.
Yeah, that is a human one. Yeah, like I said, that's a big ass dude for a
That's a
guard.
big deal. Oh my god.
But like I said, y'all may like him, y'all may not like him. So like I said, we just putting. Now he ain't 360, but he's like 330. He about 320. He like 330. He's going to bulk up to about 335, 340.
But that size, 340 is common. About 330, 340 is common about that with that height.
But Fred Butt asked about the center out of Ohio State. Was it Wiper? That was the first name. No, that's his last name, Wipe here or something like that. I don't know how to say his name. I don't know how to say his name. No, he good though. He good.
I wasn't expecting you to say
He's
that.
good. He like I said, I can dig his game. Like you said.
I'm just a little child.
Yeah. He's good. He's good. He's a little like I said, you could like I said, you could tell he's a project guy, but like I said, the one thing that I
He's a
always look
movement guy. He's a movement guy. The centers that play in a lot in an RPO zone scheme, those guys they got to get the ball a lot quick. Centers that play in that type of so he's definitely a Drew Dahlman type of player where he's not where he doesn't focus too much. Well, not I won't say focus, but his strength is not necessarily his strength.
But the thing about the thing about him is, and this is where this, like I said, this is why we look like we look at. That's why I say you got quite a few good centers in this draft too, because the one thing that they do, and they always point. Like I ain't gonna say they always pointing, but you can tell the communication is up there up front where you're like, okay, do, do, do. Oh, boom, boom.
You know what? I you may be right about that because looking back, I don't remember seeing Stroud using like doing a lot of pointing and whatnot. I actually thought that that's really interesting.
Because if you look at the Ohio State offense, and the Ohio State offense has been like this for over 15 years.
It's fast-paced offense.
It's a fast-paced offense where they do this.
Wow.
It look like
I had something to say about that, but I'm gonna leave y'all Ohio State fans alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I already got enough problems. Everybody already hit me.
They still mad. They still mad about that quote unquote illegal hit.
They still mad.
The illegal hit.
Oh, they still mad.
Oh well. But
that football, man, you gonna get hit, okay?
Right. So like I said, y'all definitely make sure y'all, like I said, if y'all gonna take a look at these guys for yourself. And like I said, y'all hit us up and let us know what you think about it. God damn it. You ain't shit.
Whole old thing.
I'm about to say, William, you done missed that part of the show. You done
Ooh,
missed that.
boy, yeah,
You missed that part of the show like a motherfucker, boy.
yeah, you gonna like that. I can tell you that though.
Mm-hmm. Nah, no. Knowing him, if it's not Jalen Carter, if we don't, if we don't get a Jalen Carter or what's the dude from Texas Tech or somebody like that, it's gonna be a disappointment.
Yeah, we're not here to make
Nah,
to keep talking about the same people over and over and over
it
again.
gets
This is not.
boring. Like I said, we can't have 4 shows talking about Jalen Carter. Everybody done seen Jalen Carter. What the hell gonna happen? What the hell more can
all
we say?
damn year. Shit. I don't
Look, I'm
want to
about to
keep
say,
talking about it.
what the more hell can we say about Jalen Carter and Will Anderson? Everybody done seen it. Everybody done talked about it.
I talked about it earlier today. Okay, that's it.
And we ain't saying that you saying that, but I'm just saying this is why we throw these other names out here because, like I said, these are the guys. Like if you know Terry Fontenot and you know Arthur Smith and you seen these drafts the last 2 years, how many of these guys that the Falcons have drafted the last hell, be honest with you, yeah, the last 2 years, have y'all even paid attention to outside of Kyle Pitts? I know you got a few that may have seen this guy and seen that other, but we talking about the vast majority.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had to get shout outs to Trey and damn Noah because we knew nothing of Tyler Algier
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
Arnold Ebiketie. We knew nothing. We was just hoping that he wasn't tiptoeing around the line of scrimmage like Mike Davis.
Let me bring something home real quick as far as William Amy's conversation comment was. He said we gotta nail the draft. No, we gotta nail player development. Drafting is just a part.
Mm-hmm. You can draft all the good players you want, but if you can't
Mm-hmm.
develop them, you can't get the full potential out of them.
Gotta have the right coaches there that's gonna be able to get what they have out of it.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about earlier about having a guy like Will Anderson. Yeah, we know Will Anderson can do one thing, and that's rush the passer. But the Falcons already have guys that can get after the quarterback as far as the edge position concerned. Do we know what Will Anderson can do? In college, we do. But can he stop the run consistently? Can he set the edge consistently? Can he add something in pass coverage? Can he blitz well? Can he stand up? Can he put his hand in the dirt? Is he a leader? Does he one of those guys that needs less snaps? Because a lot of guys that coming out of college, they don't have a lot of snaps. They don't play in many snaps because they play in these big schools like Georgia and Alabama, and then they have to play 50, 40 to 50 snaps a game, and they're not accustomed to doing that type of stuff. Like Alabama and Georgia, most of their games are blowout in first damn quarter. So having a Will Anderson that doesn't play the entire second quarter, and he gets to the NFL, and then you wonder, it's like, why is he tired?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you need guys that can do multiple things in the NFL. That's why when you look at edge guys in the NFL typically don't last long.
Yeah.
But guys that can do multiple things, stop the run, set the edge, get after the quarterback, those are the guys that last in the NFL.
Right. And Trey here said, as an Alabama fan, the only thing hitting Anderson is his run defense. He's inconsistent in it.
Yeah.
That
Talked
why.
about it earlier.
And Southside here had a very good point about Isaiah Simmons. I remember when Isaiah Simmons came out in the draft, he was like really the can't miss prospect. Excuse me. That everybody had to have. We just saw him on Sunday. He went from being, bruh, this dude had no position.
Yeah, I still don't know what the hell he was on the field. I'm gonna be real. I have no clue where he was.
They had him listed as the nickel corner.
Really? Wow.
He was the nickel corner for the
Bro,
Cardinals.
I like I said, I don't even remember seeing him on the field. I'm gonna be real.
You gotta remember he changed his number too. So like I said, I don't know.
I knew his number, but I don't remember hearing Isaiah Simmons on.
Right.
I mean, I remember the announcer saying his name at the beginning of the, but after that, I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Like I said, Simmons was a DN, linebacker, corner, and safety. I'm like, you really have no position. Right. So you're really at a disadvantage because he's really at a disadvantage because we don't know. You got, like I said, it is nothing wrong with having versatility. There's nothing wrong with it. But they always say they always say it's good to be a master of one thing, but it's bad. It's bad to be that. Hold on, how did it go?
It's
master
it's
of one.
Be a master of many, but
it's a double-edged. A master of many forms is a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, William. No, see, when he was at Clemson, he was shit. Hell, at Clemson, hell, he did the same thing. He was a DN, a linebacker, outside linebacker, corner, safety, nickel corner.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, his position is, motherfucker, just go out there and do something.
Do something. Make some plays. Use your athleticism.
Motherfucker, go out there and do something. And like I said, there was plenty of other damn pass rushing guys that were like those can't miss prospects that we done seen the past few years. Like I said, Cleveland Farrell was another one out of Clemson that everybody was like, "Oh, you got to have this one." Ooh, where the hell is he at?
Lord have mercy.
Who remember Kayvon Chason from LSU a couple years ago?
A jack of all trades and a master of none.
There you go.
He one. He good with all these quotes and stuff.
Nah, this jack of all trades and a master of none. Yep, that's it. Appreciate it, Juan and Abraham Seed. Yep. And that's the problem. You want to know who else had? The Falcons have dealt with a player like that before.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all remember the player that was like that before? Let's see if y'all know who that player was. A jack of all trades, a master of none.
Oh my God, Jesus! Yeah, I'm, bro. Oh my God, Jesus! Oh my God! Oh.
I want to see if anybody. I want to see if anybody knows this question. Knows this answer.
I know exactly.
Who was the Falcon that was a jack of all trades but a master at none?
None. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Jesus.
I want to see some names. I see Vic Beasley. I see Calvin Ridley.
Oh my God.
Tat McKinley. They tell Leo said, why?
Oh my
Tat McKinley.
God. It's so easy, and y'all, it's really easy, and y'all have no clue.
Y'all want the answer? Boom! Somebody said it.
Oh, there we go, right there.
There you go. There you go. Motherfucking Croy Beard. Do y'all remember that experiment?
boy. Jesus Christ. Woo, boy. You talk about master of nothing. Not a damn thing. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. Oh, my.
A master of nothing. Woo, Lord have mercy.
So we have to be careful when we're looking at these things. I know William asked, can we beat Tampa Bay? Yes, we can beat Tampa Bay Sunday.
I mean, let's be real. We would have beat them last time.
Damn, Brian Peoples, you didn't have to go there. Ooh, do anybody remember that name? The can't miss linebacker from Ohio State in 2016.
Boy, I think that man ankles fell off or something. He supposed to been a linebacker of the century, bro.
And they were mad, and the ESPN analyst was mad that the Falcons passed up on him to get Deion Jones.
Yep.
They passed on Darren Lee and got Deion Jones. No, they didn't pass on him. No, yeah, they damn sure did pass on him because they picked Keanu Neal in the first round. It was kind of interesting with that draft because I thought Keanu Neal was going to be the second round pick, and I thought Deion Jones maybe was possibly third round. They ended up picking Keanu Neal first and Deion Jones second. I like interesting. People said, boy, bruh, hold on. I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued now.
Ain't no way. That's a damn lie. You know. I know you lying. That can't be.
Hold on. I need to see something.
Ain't no way. No, sir. I refuse to believe that one. Oh my gosh. But
what were you about to say?
Somebody said Foye leading in tackles.
Yeah, he lead the league in tackles again.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, they got their money's worth, I guess.
I mean, we kind of knew what Foye was, and like I said, Foye was another one of those. He actually was one of my favorite players. Now, he was a 6th round safety out of Yale.
That man was a 6th round safety.
A 6th round safety from Yale.
Turned him into a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was actually my favorite draft pick that year. Cause I always try to find like that one draft pick that's like a late round guy, and I'm like, okay, let me see what he's like, and I always find one. Like I said, Ogundeji was supposed to be mine a couple years ago. He's been up and down this year. So Darren Lee played in the NFL for 5 seasons.
Yeah, that man, bro. That man, every time I turn around, ankle injury, knee injury, just like that motherfucker, bro. Yeah, that dude was worthless.
But we're gonna go ahead and wind the damn show down. Hey, y'all, let us know what y'all think. Well, how did y'all feel about this draft talk, man? Let us know, man. Give us some feedback on how we need to do this, and we need to improve on it. Like I said, we gonna do this every now and then because I'm not finna do no 45 prospects. I almost went through hell doing 8 last year.
Yeah, we're not doing it. Y'all can add Noah. Noah can do it. Noah now.
like I said, that's Noah and Trey's department, right? This actually Noah and Trey's department right here. But but like I said, y'all let us know. Y'all let us know how we doing with this. Like I said,
Trey Day.
oh yeah, let's definitely hit up on this on Hamlin.
That man said he's only doing 40 to 50, 45.
They only doing 45.
Hey, we tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell you.
Shit, hell, you can do 50, 45 of them. I'll give you 10.
I'll give you about 10, 15. That's about it. Yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, they talking about Hamlin. Hamlin, they want the update on him.
Well, the update on him is he is from what I understand, I think he is
I know they said he was
it's like at 50% as far as his oxygen levels or something like that. So yeah.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
And like I said, if people probably trying to figure out like what the hell happened, but like I said, I definitely give a shout out. It was hey, hold on, yeah. Speaking of this shit, Bart Scott need to sit your goofy ass down award for this one too.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Bart Scott. Bart Scott get the sit your goofy ass down award for this shit. Cause that was some bullshit. That was bullshit. I saw Skip Bayless got his ass packed up and shit, and Shannon Sharp didn't show up on the show. So I don't know. That's all. That's gonna be very interesting. Yeah. Because if anybody want to know why I say Bart Scott sit your goofy ass down, this dude had the audacity to blame the whole thing on T. Higgins. He blamed it on the guy that got tackled.
God damn, bro. That ain't Captain Stupid, bro.
I'm like, bro.
How you gonna get tackled? Like,
I'm like, dude, it was a freak play accident. Like I said, it was a routine play that ended up, like I said, it's just one of those rare cases. And they say it's a rare. It's rare
about 69 cases of that a year that they see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a common occurrence.
And shout out to Juan for sending us the thing about it. It's called commotio cordis. So for a lot of people that might not know what that is, it's like I said, shout out to the Falcon therapist on it. But what ended up happening was it was kind of like initially what I thought it was when he lowered the shoulder and tried to go through him and he hit that chest. Basically, what ended up happening was he said like your body goes through an electrical cycle, like with your heart and your breathing and your cardiovascular and stuff like that, and it goes through a certain cycle. And they said at that point in time when he hit him, I guess it hit him milliseconds.
Mm-hmm.
It disrupted the whole flow in his body.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why his body kind of went to a cardiac arrest. Somebody was saying that he legally died on the field for 9 minutes. Like I said, I don't know.
I didn't hear that. I
just heard a couple people say it wasn't like no big major thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, But yeah, like I said, it's
His
rare.
organs did shut down. That's for
Yeah, his
sure.
body shut down. And like I said, when your body, and the way he said, when your body's going through that cycle where it's resetting itself, it's getting its body, the blood, the
So,
circulation going. And but what it is that he said there's like a certain point where it starts over. I forgot what level it is. And right when he hit him, it hit him right a millisecond before it went to that net cycle. And that's why his body shut down like it did.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bar Scott blamed everything on T. Higgins because he lowered his shoulder. I like, bruh, it was a football play at one. It was a 1 in a million chance that happened. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's literally a 1 in a million chance. That very seldom happens.
exactly.
I've
So,
never seen that like
and the NFL did the right thing. I don't know what they doing afterward, but they did the right thing. Like you said, you called the game off. Fuck that game. Like you said, like you said, it's worth more than that. And Skip, I think, and then like what we said before about it, like with Skip Bayless and then Mike kind of had this talk at LT as
mm-hmm.
well. If you looked at the contents of what he was saying, if you read the whole thing, it wasn't as what it seemed, but the problem was it was the tone of how it came off.
It came across like at
It
that
came.
time people not trying to hear
They not trying
certain
to hear
things.
that. Like I
So
said,
I don't think he was actually wrong for what he said. I think the problem is that
some
it's
folks just
how
need
you
to.
say things. It's just how you say things and the
Mhm,
tone that you use. And
mhm.
then especially in Skip's place, he's known he's never gonna get the benefit of the doubt because he
Hell no.
does crap because he knows people gonna
Mhm,
listen to him. He's gonna like I said, he's never gonna get the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, for me personally,
mhm.
I don't think it was poor taste. I think he's done this several times. Skip just not. Um, I don't think anybody saw that particular event would be laughing. I doubt that he was saying, "Well, I got to get a bit, I got to get most out of this. Let me get a moment out of this. Let me be the first to get a moment." I just don't think. Like I said, sometimes you just word things and
Look,
say things the wrong way. Because I'm the king and not saying shit the wrong way and trying. I'm the king of okay,
this is why you got me here.
all right. Okay, so I know how to word things where
Yeah,
I'm not good with wording things the proper way. So I
yeah,
have to say things and
yeah.
reiterate. So I think
Why?
that's what was the
Why?
issue.
Why? Like you said, I'm gonna put it in the K Styles way. Sometimes you just need to learn when to shut the fuck up.
Shut the hell up. Just shut up.
Just shut up. Don't say
Believe
shit.
me, I've learned. I've learned. Okay?
Shut your ass up. Don't say nothing. But we know but I know how Skip Bayless is. Here's where his reputation it sees him. If you read the 48 laws of power, that's the one of the laws is your reputation is always going to precede you no matter where you go.
No matter what. Yep.
But um he says things and it actually is not only in the 48 laws of power, but it's also a manipulation tactic where not only he has the reputation of saying things, but if you notice how he says things on a daily basis, he
Mm-hmm.
says things to incite reactions. And what
Reaction.
and
Yep.
what happens is, and this is why we always say that motherfucker is a manipulator like a mug, because what happens is he'll say something fucking stupid and get everybody pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Then guess what? You're gonna tune in the next day and
Yep.
see if Shannon's gonna roast the shit out of him for what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Or is he gonna clarify what the fuck he said?
He says things so he can get you to come back.
Mm-hmm.
He can clarify what he said. And like I
Right.
said, sometimes that's not the best tactics. Like K-Star
Right.
said, sometimes you need to learn when the shit fuck up.
Just shut up. Just shut up. No, don't say nothing. Like I said, if you ain't, if it, like I said, especially when it's you shut the hell up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if somebody else probably would have said it, they probably would have got a little backlash, but it wouldn't have been as big as what it was coming out of Skip Bayless mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the same guy who mocked his own quarterback for going through depression.
Yeah. Like I said, he's known for inciting, evoking emotion. That's his biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yes.
loves to hurt people.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp didn't show up. I guess they said Shannon Sharp didn't show up on the show today. They probably told him, bro, don't come in. Cause knowing your ass, you about to go to hell off. So just stay your ass at
Mm-hmm.
home.
Stay home.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, man, we're gonna end it on this note. Like you said, you enjoy every moment you have. You appreciate everything you've gone through. If there's people in your corner that's been there from day one that ain't did shit to you but support you, like you said, just be appreciative of everything you got because just as we seen with this kid right here and his prayers to his family and his friends and him especially, hopefully, like I said, hopefully it'll get better day by day by day. But this is a perfect example of these football players are not immortal. These guys are not immortal.
Mm-mm.
We
They're
look at
not
these guys.
immune to pain at all. They're not immune to pain. Pain's
Mm-hmm,
in many forms.
mm-hmm. And also, rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was weird. That
And
was
and we lost another football player too. Uche.
Uche and
I don't know how to
I
say the
don't know how
last
to
name,
get you said.
but I know he was a lineman as well. Like I said, we done lost a lot of people within this first week of the year.
Mm-hmm.
What the? And I'm not laughing. I'm not trying to make that a funny joke or nothing like that. But I'm like, damn, we done lost. I like
It's been one heck of a
it's been one
um,
hell it's been one heck of a week. I tell you that much.
mm-hmm.
They said she OD'd or something. Cause she wild out there. And it's
Wow.
oh yeah, Ronnie Hillman too. I'm like, yeah, we done lost a lot of people. But
Mm-hmm.
this is why we say, man, just enjoy every moment. Right. It may, like I said, it may not be, like I said, it may not go your way. Like I said, it may not be what you plan. But at the end of the day, just be grateful you lived to see another day and be grateful you get another chance to make it right.
That part. Make it right. Make it right. Just make it right. Y'all know exactly what that means. It's
Mm-hmm.
something in your life that you've done or you want to do, make it right.
Mm-hmm.
Make it right.
Right. Because what you always want to do, and like I said, and what you always want to do in life, and like I said, this is stuff that I've gone through to myself. Is
Mm-hmm.
like I said, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a sprint. If it's not a sprint, if it like I said, if it doesn't happen right away, we can't get so depressed and so down about it that we feel like it'll never come. It's just not
Mm-hmm.
your. It just may
It's
not
not
be your
time.
time.
It's just
But
not.
the thing about it is, you work every day, you try, you do, and like I said, there ain't no reset button when it come to this shit. You get one
Mm-mm.
life, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Do it with a good attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Good with a good attitude.
Right.
It's coming.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and end it on that, man. Like I said, we just want to drop that on y'all right quick. Um, go ahead, throw a little dreamers. I think the man above every morning. He wake me up, my right mind and health and strength to see another day I never seen before, though. Yep.
Yep. That's it, man.
We appreciate everybody tuning in to the 6-man convo tonight. Like I say, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, share this to your peoples. Subscribe to 6-Man K Styles, Mad Mike Sports, Utah Sports, AFN, and stay tuned for the season finale, the final regular season game for the heavy hitters tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah.
So, as we always say, people, make sure you leave some feedback, leave comment. Like I said, you may have something that you want to talk about that we'll talk about. So, until next time, people, we ain't here to play. We here to stay.
Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you gotta get the hell up out of here.
I ain't look. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna end it like this. We appreciate everybody. Everybody that tunes in, not only tunes in, but the people that subscribe, the people that are chatting it up with us, whether you agree with us or not. If you don't agree with us, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, you may not like our style, but guess what? If it entices that type of reaction from you, we've done our job. So we appreciate you. Y'all are all family. We are all family here. We preach positivity over here because our own media and majority of our content creators don't.
Nothing.
So if we're gonna, like I said, if we're gonna be the enemies of the Atlanta Falcon fan base because we want to speak on positive sides of the Falcons, I want it all. Because what did Triple H say? If you ain't making enemies, you making money.
Mm-hmm.
Deuces.